This could be useful. I'm in.
We should go. It's dangerous here.
Get away with that. Be careful. We had better hurry up and get out of here, and fast. I'll get him!
Too easy.
The cold's going to be my death. I can't go on, and I can't go back. You find this Bremer. 7392. Okay? 7392. Forgive me, Kalan, for I have failed you. The infinite skies await me.
That didn't work.
Not good. Not good at all.
Too easy. That didn't work.
Keep close! Fight together! Fuck you!
feeling about this place.
I'm in.
What?
Sure.
Listen to...
We should go. It's dangerous here.
I know you're here, Alex. Show yourself so we can end this.
Where is the tactical skill that had the hybrid ready to appoint you one of the chosen? There you stand in the open, ready to be picked off. How vulnerable your feelings have made you.
What brought you here, Alex? I sent you one message, and you came running?
So, you know about our past? Wardick should have kept our secret. I will not let you spread the story further. I will keep my honor.
That sounds like emotion to me, Alex. Fear, anger, confusion. Which of those drove your attempt to murder me?
Murder? You failed your mission. The directive is clear. Failure of a mission is punishable by execution. Is that why you really came here, Jax? Are you ready to die?
How long have you known that we are the children of berserkers?
I have always known. You were too young to remember, but I have always remembered the faces of my real parents. But they too are irrelevant. We benefited from the fact we were taken from the berserkers.
Something is wrong with the hybrid. Committing yourself to him will only destroy you.
The hybrid is the only way we can survive.
His understanding of evolution and his ability to see the future are the only ways that we can save Magellan. So he says, but what proof is there? And what is it he sees in the future?
The future is for the hybrid to know.
The future can be decided by anyone. We can build a future together instead of killing hundreds at the word of the hybrid.
Your opinion has become clouded by emotion. You no longer see the purity of the hybrid's vision.
When the hybrid is defeated by an outcast, then you will see his flaws. I will ensure that happens. What did you mean, appoint me to the chosen?
All Albs the hybrid sees as having Alexitor potential have a biocore chip implanted to maximize their efficiency. They and others he sees the potential in. We have been selected to serve his future, to ensure the future comes to pass. You had been chosen to evolve to the next level. The hybrid had even had you implanted with a chip ready to communicate with you, so he could guide your thoughts.
If I have a chip, then why hasn't the hybrid ordered me back to Zakor? How can I have my free will?
Because you got lucky. Your chip must have been damaged when I attempted to execute you. That is the only explanation.
Convenient that your proof has been destroyed.
Tell me, Jax, do you never see images you can't...
Yes.
Some of those will be memories. Others are thoughts that spring from your connection to the hybrid. He sees the future, the plans of the free people, all of Magellan.
I must speak to the hybrid directly.
Only Alexitors can be told that.
I know the code has something to do with the hybrid, but all I know of his past is that the Alps found him, that he showed our leaders the future.
The past is irrelevant.
So why does the hybrid hide this? What is it about his past that he wants to stay hidden? You saw his past when you...
What I saw is irrelevant.
The universe, skies stretching to infinity. You said Tarek talked about the old world. Is that a clue? Come on, Calyx. You know there is more to this. I know you wanted answers then.
I serve the directive. The law demands the death of those who learn it.
So I'm right. It is something to do with his past, with what you saw.
The past is a...
You expect me to believe that you have never wondered about the code? It could be anything. It would be logical for it to be random. It would be efficient to change it, but instead the code remains the same and is... Doesn't that sound emotional? Why would he stick with something like that?
You are allowing your own emotion.
Our world is in the head. We should know what makes him who he...
The past is irrelevant. The hybrid must achieve. You have come to me with the emotion and twisted logic of listening to you any longer. I will end. You will not stand against me.
The code is something to do with the hybrid's past. The vision that Calyx saw. Calyx's reaction proves I'm on the right track, and it has something to do with the old world. Perhaps it might mean something to Harley. He knows a lot about old world installations.
I have nothing to say to you. I have nothing to say to you.
With everything that's going on, you've...
How are you getting on with the Raider?
We're almost there.
What else do you need to get the Raider?
One of the control jets must have taken... If we don't fix that, the only thing you...
Here.
Well, I'll get to...
We have...
Well, I almost have the thing done, but don't forget, half of that crate...
What do I...
Ah, so that's how it is. Then this isn't anything but a job to you, huh? Well, if that's the case, then you will have to hand over some crates packed... So,
5,000?
you'll get the Raider when I'm ready. And one more thing. You've done some impressive stuff, so don't turn out to be a shit in the end, will you? So,
There are a few things...
is there a timescale coming?
Alright. I still have to figure out what the Separatists will do when we march. Thorold the Pilgrim is yet to complete his Elex experiment. I still need to learn the access. I need that before I still have to find the shards to buy your half.
Well, sounds like there's... Come back when that's taken care of. Just one... They're saying you're fighting...
So?
So, is this just some big family bust-up? Is there any chance you're gonna turn around and buddy...
I met...
Ah, really? Then we should be happy you're not in pieces. I mean, that guy's a...
But this is far.
So, this is more than just a family feud.
The Albs are led by the hybrid. It is him, but I don't know why. I don't know what he is planning. Everything that happens, that has happened for generations, is because of the hybrid. Only he can answer my questions. Only he.
So,
If I am to get the answers I need, then I have to find a way to get... But that means I need to get...
do you know where you can get it?
All that I know is the code has some...
Infinite skies. Hey, that's something I've seen. Yeah, I got it. There's an old industrial complex out to the southwest of Idan where I found some stuff that mentioned that. An old lab.
You mean the old world ruins, where I found the first replacement?
Yeah, that's the place. It could be a coincidence, but... weird.
Perhaps, but there's only one way. I still have to figure out what...
Well, come...
The rotting remains of a long-gone civilization. Whatever this was, it is an impressive monument to the past.
We're running tests on the high voltage shield again today. I just don't get the focus on the solution. There are much easier ways to protect probes. High voltage has always been a proposition to protect living cells. When I try and discuss this with Venner, I'm told to solve problems, not make them. I had hoped coming here would be about science. The reality is as bad as academia. Politics, politics, politics.
We had better hurry up and get out of here. And fast.
Here's the place Harley said he found reference to Infinite Skies, an old-world complex built to hide something from the outside world. Infinite Skies, a corporation that worked on secret research in the old world. They say the hybrid saw the day the comet struck, that he survived. It must be true. Here he was, holed up and hidden in a device of his own making in order to protect himself from the impact. Saved from the fires, but changed by the Elex. A man become mutant. All that had possessed him while he was a man was the thought of surviving the disaster that was to come. He tried to prepare a select group, those who would be welcomed to the Infinite Skies. A chance to leave the planet, to avoid destruction. But the plan failed. The government failed to listen to him. He had failed to save them. All he wanted to do was survive. So here he hid. Here he survived. But what did he become? Elex flooding his body. His hunger for it grew. His mind opened. He became more dependent on it. But what was this man? Who was it that became the hybrid that rules Zacor today? Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins. Immortal. Inaccessible. All-powerful. The pinnacle of evolution. Still driven by the need to survive, he began to see the future. He saw the future then. But what of now? Can the hybrid truly see the future? What does he want for himself? Survival? Safety? A future for us? There is only one way to know. I must speak to him. Secured with a password that referred to the name its human form once took. His name. Now I know the code to the hybrid's chamber. I should use it. Perhaps I will finally get the answers I am seeking.
Then you're going to try and get...
If we can make it into the Ice Palace, then it is time. The hybrid planted a control. If it worked, he could have told me to kill myself at any time. But the failed attempt to execute me must have damaged the chip. That means I can get to him. Then maybe I can find out what he...
Aye. Every time you make this person... This is about more than just you ego...
With everything that's going on, you forget how beautiful it really is here.
Yeah.
Relies on Elex, and we know that Elex twists the body and tears the soul. Knowledge and technology are gifts that offer us salvation. We can build our future with our own hands. This is me, Herbert, speaking the truth, bringing a warning to all free people out there. Stay safe in the wilderness.
Catch up with you again later.
Here.
Okay. I'll hand the raider over to you when... Well, come.
Thorold the Pilgrim?
Just...
All that technology, and yet they build such ugly buildings.
I met with Cap.
And?
No. But. You.
So be it. Keep your distance. We failed. We were close. But Zarda must have... I can't try again. Even if we can find Kaya, it would take weeks to recalibrate. We must move to attack the Ice Palace. If they are this intent on stopping us,
What about?
kidnapping her has stopped me making... But then killing her would also have stopped it. Zarda must have seen the same power in Kaya. He must be planning to use that power for himself.
He was interested in her. He asked me to. Where do you think Zar?
Zakor. His ambition is all... So, he'll want to keep an eye on things in the Ice Palace. He will be...
What if Zardom wasn't responsible for your failure?
His intervention is...
You don't seem certain.
The only other explanation is that Elex... But
Not prob.
resistance would imply purpose. And Elex is a... It isn't a...
Kaya thought.
What are you talking about?
She said that's what she felt. That Elex is more. Couldn't that be what went?
What you're saying is impossible. Kaya is able enough when it comes to magic, but she's missing... I've run experiments on Elex, studied it for years, and I've seen... How could Kaya just stumble on something like this in the...
What will you do now that the?
We must take the fight. It seems an assault on the Ice Palace is the... We will see, but we will stand against each other as enemies there. I know you want to protect the and I can see no future for the hybrid...
I knew Zardom must have brought.
The feel of this place is terrible.
In Zardom's hideout. On the.
That explains the
Where is he?
I don't know.
Well, then he must have got what he wanted.
That bastard. He must have planned that all along. Why didn't he just...
He must have wanted to use. It must have been part of his plan to But you must have.
Well, why ever he left me alive, I won't let him surprise... Thank you for... Hey, have you thought what you'll do when...
No.
I can understand that. I've had to fight my entire life. You can only survive on Magalan if you're strong.
Yes.
You have to choose your friend, and not just for the sake of survival. It's your friends, your companions who make all this make sense.
So it seems.
And believing in someone. That makes you wonder, what will you be?
I suppose that depends on the challenges that are
Yeah, but it's not all about the challenges, is...
Why?
You understand. Just...
We are right.
I'm glad you see it that way.
Yes.
Listen, we should talk about it alone.
Yeah?
When we met, I thought... Well, I didn't know what to think of you. A chancer, someone else out for what they could get, but... here we are.
Yes. Here we are. What's so special about here?
It's not here, not physically here, it's... where...
Yes. We are
Don't worry, you're not doing too badly for an alb.
How are you?
Life is good. I like... This struggle will determine the fate of all the
Have you seen Warbeck, my father?
I thought he was traveling with you.
I'm ready.
You have achieved, but I am still to understand your...
What do you mean?
Which side are you fighting for? Are you fighting against the hybrid?
The Elex...
But what are your intentions for the hybrid? Will you admit that he seeks to control the destiny? We will only fight alongside you if you share our interests. The hybrid goes, the older... Tell me...
We should...
You still don't get it, do you? We cannot take that...
I told you that all must comply with the hybrid's will. That include...
Then we will fight you with everything we have.
Time now, asshole.
I'm re-
You've... But I am still to understand.
What do you mean?
Which side are you?
I am on... Zakor's exploitation of them must be stopped once.
But what are your intentions for the hybrid? Will you admit that he seeks to control the destiny? We will only fight alongside you. Tell me.
Do you want to...
That all depends on your intention. So tell me, what are you thinking?
The hybrid's power...
You still don't get it, do you? You have fallen... Then we...
What's on now, asshole?
So, you want trouble?
This doesn't work.
You... But...
What do you...
Which... Are you...
Yeah, our people stand...
But what are your intentions for the hybrid? Will you admit that he seeks to control the... We will only fight alongside you if you share our interests. The hybrid goes, the old direct... Tell me... You still don't get... You...
You'll regret that. You just tell me when...
Get that fly. I will start the
Attack. Right.
No.
Right.
What?
You never said anything about weapons.
We said fully.
You said you... I've not had time to...
Then why didn't you?
Then why didn't you tell me what you were planning? I've just about had time to get this thing flying again. It's a...
Attacking that generator from the air is the only.
That's suicide.
This is the only way in. So
You are one... You fuck this up, we're all dead. Are you sure you want to do this?
I'm not asking for volunteers. You stupid son of a bitch. Good luck, Ray. I'm counting on you.
Well, it looks like some crazy-ass head did your flying stunt for you. That guy must have owed you big time.
Ray, you crazy bastard. I guess he felt guilty for getting me into this mess.
I think the others are our... Good luck. Go show the hybrid. I hope you get the answers you need. And try not... We'll all be here.
See you later.
Come to Ignadon and rejoice in disciplined service from morning until night. This is me, Herbert, broadcasting from orbit to bring a warning to all free people out there. Stay safe in the wilderness.